Should you open a Vivid Voltage Elite Trainer box? Let's open one up and find out. Today's video is sponsored by Rare Candy Collectibles, the best place to buy Pokemon cards in Australia. They've got a huge range of Japanese and English Pokemon cards, as well as Pokemon plushies and model figures. With super fast and super secure parcel post, you'll have your cards in no time. Plus, they now ship internationally. Okay everybody, hope you've been doing well. Okay, J-Love here, if you didn't know already. First of all, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has subscribed or followed over at Twitch. You guys are absolutely amazing. The amount of support I've had has been absolutely phenomenal, and it's crazy. We hit 1,000 subs the other day. Couldn't have done it without you guys, so thank you so much again for watching all the videos I put out, guys. It means a lot to me. So I figured the best way to sort of discuss whether I think it's worth keeping it sealed or opening was to just go through the process of opening one. And that's so that you can see the contents inside and whether the contents inside are something that you want to have opened or whether you want to keep it sealed. So I guess the first thing you want to do is sort of think about why it is that you want to buy one or why you bought one. So for a lot of people at the moment, sort of investing, I think there's sort of two sides to investing at the moment. There's short-term and long-term. So if you're buying one of these to sort of short-term invest, to flip it pretty quickly, I think that's kind of lame, a bit of a waste of time as well. The reason for that is that your plans can sort of get blown out of the water if Pokemon Company International decide to reprint them and redistribute them. And that's something that happens quite a lot with ETBs, especially ETBs from regular sets. Now, long-term, there's a few other factors at play. The main one being the contents inside and the chase cards in that particular expansion. So for Vivid Voltage, it's a bit of a funny one. When it first came out, people weren't really hyped on the cards in the set. Obviously, they were pretty hyped on Rainbow Rare Pikachu and the Full Art Pikachu, but not a crazy amount. It was mainly that Hyper Rare Pikachu. Looking at it from January's sort of perspective, prices for that card have sort of heated up quite a lot lately. I know in Australia, it's about 450 AU. In the US, you're looking at about 350 USD. And in the UK, you're looking at about 260 pounds. So it's actually heating up quite a bit for that Rainbow Rare Pikachu card. The other card that's sort of factoring into the long-term value of this ETB is the Full Art Pikachu, or the Secret Rare. That one is actually heating up a lot, way more than the Rainbow Rare Pikachu. For the longest time when it first came out, you could get that card for about, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 AUD, around the 40 USD mark. And now in Australia, at least, I know it's gone for about 150 to 200 AU. So now there's two cards in this set that are probably really big chase cards. Now, what I think that means for the set as a whole is that as a collector, and this is the other perspective that we'll get into, but as a collector, there's a few cards in here now that you really want to get. So for a long-term investment or play for the ETB for Vivid Voltage, not too bad. Like, I don't see it being really that high because there's no promo card in it. Now, for sets like Hidden Fates, Champion's Path, you get a promo card. Champion's Path, you got the Charizard. Shining Fates, you'll get the EV VMAX, and in Hidden Fates, you got the Stained Glass Bird Trio. So those cards help to push the value of an ETB up. With Vivid Voltage, there's no promo card, so that's going to hurt it a little bit. So as a long-term investment, I really don't think it's that worth it. Look, it's up to you. It's going to depend on the trends and what cards people are sort of chasing for it. Now, the other perspective, which I really like, is from the collector's point of view. Now, I'm primarily more of a collector than I'm an investor. I pretty much open everything I get. So for a collector, you got to think about the contents inside and whether you want to see them. Now, in a Vivid Voltage ETB, you get quite a few different things. You get a bunch of energy cards. You obviously get 8 booster packs. But the coolest part probably is the storage box with Pikachu themed on it. And I really do like the VMAX Pikachu on the storage box there. And you get the VMAX Pikachu sleeves and the card divider. So there's some pretty cool little, I don't know, collectors sort of knickknacks in there. You also get the dice and you get the markers as well. And that's more for play. But I'm not really going to jump into that today because you can sort of get them from any ETB. It just depends if you want the Vivid Voltage themed ones. So let's open it up and let's start to have a look at the contents inside of this thing rather than just yapping on about them. So I'll get the scissors out. And as always, I do like to be super careful because even though there is a lot of protecting packaging on the outside, like this thing here doesn't really form much of the display once you've opened it. However, if you peel the top seal off, you'll see that the Vivid Voltage promotional artwork is actually printed on the inside. And once laid out, it actually looks pretty cool. So to open it up, you just slide it that away and then you can see the player's guide there. So the player's guide is pretty cool because it shows you, I guess, sort of all the cards in this set. We'll just put that there. Let's put that there. All right, and my face is now covering it, but you can see here, let's move it out of the way. All right, looking at the player's guide, you can see it's got basically all the cards in the set, so that's pretty handy, and you can go through and you can tick them off as you find the card that you've opened up out of your pack. So moving the player's guide out of the way and bringing this guy back here, so you can see this is part of the product. This is the card storage box. Now, this is probably my favorite part of any ETB. They aren't extravagantly flashy, so they look pretty nice when you display them on your shelf. And they're also very robust. You can store about 550 cards inside. Less if you sleeve them, and you got your contents inside. And I just learned recently actually that ETB contents are not sort of put together on a factory line by machine. I think they're individually placed in, and that's probably why sometimes you find that the promo cards inside other ETBs sometimes get a bit damaged because they're being handled by people, and I can imagine on a conveyor belt as they're getting put in, they're getting rushed in there. So we can see here, yeah, everything looks pretty damn good if you ask me. I've seen some pretty shocking ETBs, to be honest, where the contents are all over the place, but you've got the rules there. This divider thing, which I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take the dice out first before I berserker everything. So you got your dice there, and again, they're Vivid Voltage themed. So if you wanna get Vivid Voltage themed counters, that's another factor you gotta consider whether you wanna open them. Do you wanna open them to get those counters out? Well, go for it, I endorse that. All right, now I'll open it like this so that you don't actually know that's gonna cause a landslide in there. How do we do this? Yeah, that's it, that's called smart. So I've put my hands in there to stop that from happening. All right, so we'll pull this stuff out here. QR code, probably, if you just snipe that. Good on you. Laser eyes. Move that over there. So yeah, you got these sleeves. These usually always come bent, which is quite annoying, but that doesn't really matter too much. But you use these to sleeve the cards that you find inside, or you use them to sleeve the cards for your deck. So if you're opening these up as a collector and you like Pikachu, open them up to get these Pikachu VMAX sleeves. They're exclusive to the ETB. You can't get them any other way. So it's another factor you got to consider whether you should open this thing up or not. Leaving that there, you got all the energy cards there, and you can get energy cards anywhere, but here you go. You got 60, I'm pretty sure. Off the top of my head, I probably got that wrong. The dividers, and you'll use these for your card storage box. So I don't know, you can split up between common, uncommon, trainer, rare, whatever, however you want to do it. And these are, that one's like faded. How weird is that? That one's a bit faded. That one was sunbacon. Don't know what happened there. But here you go. So you got these 4 dividers that you can use, and they're pretty cool. Again, another factor. Do you want to use the Pikachu VMAX dividers? Well, open the thing up. All right, and once you take that stuff all out there, you're left with these 8 booster packs. Now, this is the other side that we want to look at today. So if you're opening up an ETB to open up the booster pack, now this is where it gets a little bit different. In Australia, typically an ETB costs about 70 AU or 80 AU. So if you divide the cost of the ETB by the number of packs inside, 8, you're looking at about $9 to $10 per booster pack as the average cost of a booster pack. Now, you can buy blister packs for about $6 if you can find them on the shelves. A booster box costs about $150 to $160 on release for $36. I think that brings it down to about $3.50 or $4 per booster pack. So that's the optimal price per booster. If you're opening up an ETB to collect cards to get the booster packs, it's not really totally worth it because it's actually quite expensive per booster pack. But if you like the other contents, if you like the storage box, then you got to consider that maybe the cost of the contents is maybe 15 to 20, and then your average cost of your booster packs now comes down. Maybe you're looking at about 50 divided by 8, and that's a better figure for you. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't open an ETB just to get booster packs out. I'm opening it because I want the storage box, I want the sleeves, I want the divider, and I want to put it on the shelf to make it look good. So if you're opening up to get booster packs, don't recommend it. Try and find the triple packs. Try and find blister packs on the shelf. Booster box is always the best way to go about it because, for $160, you can buy 36 booster packs. That works out to 2 ETBs, and that only gets you 16. So you gotta think about it that way. And the other thing you want to consider about ETBs and the packs inside is that the hit rates in the booster packs is totally random. With booster boxes, there's a bit of certainty. You're gonna get a few V or VMAX Pokemon cards inside. Typically, you find one secret rare or higher, not always, but there's a bit of an expectation. You know what you're potentially gonna get. The booster packs in ETB, it's a free-for-all. So you don't know whether you're gonna get a hit for sure. And again, for me personally, that factors into my decision. If I'm just hunting cards to collect, I'm not gonna open an ETB for that because 1, there's basically 0 certainty as to what I'm gonna get, and 2, the cost of the pack per pack is a bit too high for me. However, having said that, I know there are people that like the randomness of booster packs. So that maybe is a factor that you wanna consider as a plus. Maybe that's something that you like, and that's why you're like, you know what? I don't like the certainty of a booster box. I'm gonna open up an ETB because I like it random. So again, there's a whole bunch of things to consider, but you know what? Enough talk. Let's open these booster packs and let's see what we can find inside. Let's open these booster packs. So we got 8. And like I said, the hit rates are totally random. You don't know what you're gonna get, but that's what makes it so fun. I got the Pikachu VMAX sleeves here too. So without further delay, let's rip into these. Now, Vivid Voltage is a really nice set that I do quite enjoy. If you guys have heard me speak about Shocking Volt Tackle and Legendary Heartbeat, the 2 Japanese sets, you would know that I love them. So Vivid Voltage forms basically the combination of Shocking Volt Tackle and Legendary Heartbeat. So there's no reason why I would not like it because they are 2 of my favorite expansions. The only thing is, these ones have got yellow borders. I do like the gray and silver borders a bit better in the Japanese expansion. So without much further delay, let's go. We got a Fire Energy, we got Dhelmise, we got Trumbeak, Sableye, Tailo, Charmander, and again, I love the Charmander illustration on this one. Really, really cool. Wooper. We got Galarian Meowth, Cottony, Wooper again, but this time in reverse holo. And for the first rare, we've got Shedinja. There you go. And again, that Shedinja, if you guys have seen me open Vivid Voltage before, that Shedinja has done some bad things. So watch out for that Shedinja. Okay, so one pack there, moving into the second one. And yeah, I mean, the surprise as well, not knowing whether you're gonna get a hit or not. With booster boxes, you know you're always gonna walk away with some degree of V and VMAX Pokemon cards. But with an ETB, you don't know, and that's what makes it extra special. Imagine finding a hyper rare Pikachu out of one of these. You'd be loving it. Psychic, Charmeleon, Telescopic Sight, Mightyena, Weedle, Beldum, Vampy, Duskull, Woofer, Electrike, Reversi, Loudred, not bad. And behind that, Zapdos, a really cool Zapdos holo. And surprisingly enough, I don't think I've found that yet. So there you go, a really, really cool Zapdos. Love the holo on that. Looks even better in Shocking Voltackle. Not gonna lie, don't at me. But not too bad there. All right, might I add, sorry, an amazing rare too. You could walk away with an amazing rare in here too. Oh Jesus, this has happened. This sometimes happens. Sometimes I'm extra gentle with the way I open booster packs. You know, I don't want to risk bending anything. So I'm probably overly cautious, and sometimes that means I just can't get through that pack. I just can't open them up. But hey, I prefer to be slow rather than fast and risk damaging the cards inside. So we got Steel, Loudred, Zebstrika, Coding Energy, Choodle, Riolu. I love the white. I love it. I say it every time. I love the white outline on that guy. Chimecho, Nincada, Voltorb. We got an amazing rare. Ooh, not just Clefairy, reverse holo. And behind that, Orbeetle VMAX. So there you go. The first VMAX card, and that's a win. You'll take that. You'll take a VMAX card any day of the week. So really cool. Damn, look at that. The light. It's all about the lighting. When you get the right lighting on it, the holos look really, really cool. Whether it's a V, VMAX, or a Hyper, absolutely love it. So a really cool Orbeetle VMAX to kick it off. It's the first hit in the third pack. So we'll put that in the Pikachu sleeve. Good on ya. Good on ya. We'll move these guys. They're behind me now. They're behind my head, hiding. All right, and we'll jump into the fourth pack. So, 1 out of 3 ain't too bad, honestly. You'll take those. You'd like to see maybe, I don't know. Personally, I'd like to see at least 2 hits. And when I say hits, I mean like ultra rare, so V or higher. It's better than getting, yeah, I mean, you'll take the rares too. You obviously don't want to get a whole bunch of non-holo rares, but hey, that's part of the game. It's totally random. So we got Electric, Duskull, Verisea, you gotta take the good with the bad. Riolu, love the white outlines. Sandal, Wailmer, Duat, there was a bit of a spoiler there. The suspense, I broke it. And behind the Duat we got Colossal V, so there you go, another V card, another ultra rare. And again, that's pretty good. 2 out of 4, you will not say no to that. You'll take it. You'll take it. As I always say, you will take it. And take it I will. So, I'll put that in the Pikachu VMAX sleeve. And I do wonder, I don't like the sound of that. It gives off a little bit of a weird sound, and I do wonder if maybe those Pikachu VMAX sleeves do a little bit of, I don't know, discrete damage to the surface of the card. You would hate to see that. Oh boy, it's happening again. Oh boy, it's happening again. Oh Jesus. Oh sweet. Oh boy, it's happening again. Oh my god, we're gonna have to get the scissors out. No, I refuse. Nah. Wow. Wow, this is a real J-Love moment. There we go. I had to cheat. You hate to see it. It's ugly. It was ugly, but we got there. And like I said, I just can't stand the thought of brute forcing my way into a booster pack and then potentially bending the card. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. And I already don't sleep at night. Okay, behind, 4 to the front, and we got Dark Energy. We got Magcargo, Drone Rotom. Shoutouts to Rotom. I'm Australia's biggest Rotom collector. I'll have you know. Tailo, Yanma, Wooper, Deden, Pikapeck, Oshawott, and that'll go nicely with our Duo. And behind that, Exploud. So a non-holo rare. Not really much to say about Exploud non-holo rare, but let's continue. So we got 3 packs left, and I'd say we're doing pretty good. 3 out of, oh my god, how do you count? 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 is pretty good. You'll notice, guys, I never show the card code because, oh, actually, you know what? I do show the code. I'm happy to show the code. I totally wiped on that. But I don't show the back because I don't like to know whether it's, you know, a white card or a green card. So, yeah, you'll see me. I always like be a little bit discreet with that. We got Leaf Energy, Moo Cheese, Duot, but not reverse, Ferrothorn, Skiddo, okay kiddo, Ferroseed, Dedenne, Drillbar, Oshawott. Can we get an amazing rare? Ooh, we can get Zekrom reverse. Nice, it's a rare reverse holo. And behind the Zekrom we got Terrakion. Damn, it's not reverse holo. Terrakion, my fave card, but hey, we'll take that. The Zekrom reverse is nice. The Zekrom reverse is nice. Here you go, guys. By the way, I should have done this. How rude. Take that. Take that. Take that. And take that with you. There you go. So, take those code cards, guys. I wasn't purposely hiding those. I just totally forgot. I wiped. I mean, can you blame me? I'm struggling to open. Oh my god, it's happening again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's try it. Okay, we flipped it one way. Let's flip it the other. This is entertainment. I mean, if you are not entertained, watching this, you'll never be satisfied. That's damn funny. I mean, I'm gonna watch when I'm editing this. I'm gonna watch that back, and I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna laugh at myself, and I'm sure you guys will laugh too. Come on, it's funny. All right, we got Lightning Energy, Might Yenna, Trumbeak, Hitmontop. You guys ever play Tekken 3? Capoeira. We got Fampi, Shuppet, Puccina, Voltorb, and I love the illustration on that one. Really, really cute. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's been colored in with Faber-Castells, who knows? Voltorb, Rockruff, Mudsdale, Reverse Holo, and behind that we got Tornadus, another rare. You'll take that. Like I said, guys, you gotta take the good with the bad, and you gotta take the rares with the non-rares. All right, last pack. And it's Pikachu VMAX. Ooh, is there something in that? Guys, you know, I don't play into that superstition. It's totally random. You know what? You can't tell, there's no telepath in this stuff. There's no signs. There's no signs. Take that with you guys. Enjoy that. All right. Forward to the front. You know how we do it. I mean, you know how everybody does it. Everybody does that. We got Stone Energy. We got Excadrill. We got Bay. A trainer full art would not go amiss right about now. We got Girafarig. We got Nincada, Pikapek, Puccina, Rockruff, Blitzel, Clefable, Reverse Holo, and behind the Clefable to finish it off, we got Dreadnought, non-holo rare. So, out of that ETB, let's do a quick recap, alright? Alright guys, so as you can see, we didn't do too bad really to get 4 rares, 1 VMAX, 1 V, 2 holos, and you've got your 8 reverse holos there as well, so no amazing rare. Honestly, it's not too bad. Like I said, if you're gonna open an ETB, you're doing it for more than the pack, or at least you should be, because if you're opening it purely for the packs, you may get a little bit disappointed. You should really be buying it for this thing and the sleeves that you get as well. They're really nice, they're very robust. I find that the card storage box in particular is extremely robust. And like I said, it looks very nice when you put it on your shelf amongst your other ETB card storage boxes. So overall, it's up to you. You got to consider why you're buying it. As I said at the start of the video, if it's a long-term investment, it's totally going to depend on the cards inside and whether you think people in a few years' time are going to keep chasing them and want to keep opening packs, so they're going to open ETBs to get to the packs. If anything, if the amazing rares become a little bit more popular, because at the moment they're not really that highly priced, and I think they're actually quite undervalued at the moment, to be honest, but if those amazing rares go up in price, as I think they justly should, we probably will start to see the price of sealed Vivid Voltage products go up in value. But like I said, if the Pokemon Company decide to reprint a whole bunch of them, that all goes out the window. So tread carefully and just consider if you're doing it for the right reasons and if you've assessed all the reasons and whether they align with your long-term goals. You can pre-order the next English expansion Battle Styles over at rarecandycollectibles.com.au. The links to that are all in the description below. Remember, you can use the OKJLove affiliate link to help support the channel. I've got a lot of pack openings planned for 2021, so if you did like today's video, guys, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell to stay in the loop. And I'm live streaming pack openings every Tuesday and Friday night over at twitch.tv/OKJLove. So come on down and say hey. The chat is a lot of fun. I love meeting you guys and answering any questions that you might have. We'd love to have you in the Discord group, so if you want to join, the link to that is in the description below. Come on down and say hey. The doors are always open. For daily updates, you can follow me over at Twitter and Instagram. But until next time, OKJLove out.